So, you think you know okra, right? That green, ridged pod that shows up in gumbo or maybe a stir-fry? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this everyday vegetable. And honestly, it might just change how you look at your entire produce aisle.
I mean, just think about it for a second. What if one single vegetable held the key to thickening stews, yes, but also managing your blood sugar, polishing up rusty metal, and even making paper? It sounds like something straight out of science fiction, but it's totally real, and it's been right under our noses for centuries.
So today, we're cracking the code on lady's finger, or bindi as it's known in so many parts of the world. And I'll make you a promise. By the time we're done, you will never ever look at this humble vegetable the same way again.
All right, let's just get right to it. The one thing that divides everybody on okra, the slime. But here's the twist. What if I told you that slime is actually its secret weapon?
See, that sticky texture isn't just, well, slime. It actually has a proper scientific name, mucilage. And this natural, fiber-rich gel is the key that unlocks almost all of okra's incredible powers.
And this really shows how it's all a matter of perspective. While a lot of us today might just call it slimy, for most of history, this stuff was treated like liquid gold. Yeah, it was a great natural thickener, but more than that, it was known as a powerful gut healer, long before we had modern medicine.
And that historical value is written all over its incredible global journey. This isn't just a vegetable, folks. It's an ancient explorer that has shaped cultures and crossed entire continents for millennia. Just look at the scale of this voyage. It starts in Ethiopia, over 3,000 years ago. From there, it moves north to Egypt, then sails east to India with traders, and eventually it crosses the Atlantic to the Americas during the slave trade. In fact, it became so important to Louisiana Creole cuisine that the famous dish gumbo gets its name from an African word for okra. How about that? So, after thousands of years of people using it, what does modern science have to say about all this? Well, it turns out our ancestors were onto something huge. For generations, people would just steep okra in water and drink it like a health tonic. And this wasn't just some old wives' tale, you know? It was a kind of folk science, a really deep, intuitive understanding of this plant's power, passed down from generation to generation. And now we have the science to back it all up. That amazing mucilage literally slows down sugar absorption, which is a huge deal for blood sugar management. It also acts as a powerful prebiotic, feeding the good bacteria in your gut. That, in turn, helps manage cholesterol and even protects your stomach lining. It's basically a total gut health superstar.
And it gets even deeper than that. By feeding our gut microbiome, okra's mucilage is also supporting the gut-brain axis. That's the complex communication network that links your digestive health directly to your mental clarity, influencing everything from your mood to your memory. It's all connected.
But the story doesn't stop with health, not by a long shot. The most astonishing part of okra's story takes us far, far away from the kitchen and into a world of industry you would never, ever expect. Okay, are you ready for okra's biggest secret? Because what I'm about to show you is what takes this humble vegetable and turns it into a true scientific marvel. Get a load of this. That very same mucilage, the slime, is an industrial powerhouse. Seriously. It's used to strengthen paper, making it more durable. It can clarify and clean water by binding to impurities. It's even been used as a biodegradable lubricant to reduce friction in machinery. And as if that weren't enough, it can polish rusted metal. We are talking about a potent, sustainable material that's been hiding in our kitchens this whole time. Now let's jump back in time to a very specific moment, the 1940s. A period of massive global conflict, severe shortages, and a time when human creativity was absolutely essential for survival. During World War II, coffee was rationed and super hard to come by. So what did people do? They discovered that if you roasted okra seeds, you could make a surprisingly rich and satisfying coffee substitute. And get this, the very seeds we usually just throw away are nutritional gold mines, absolutely packed with protein, antioxidants, and healthy fats. So, after this whirlwind tour through science, history, and some pretty shocking industrial uses, it's hard not to have a completely new respect for this amazing vegetable, isn't it? When you boil it all down, here's the ultimate takeaway. Okra is so much more than a side dish. It's a medicine cabinet in a pod. It's a cultural bridge that tells the story of human migration. It's a scientific marvel with some serious industrial power. And maybe most importantly, it's a potential blueprint for a more sustainable future.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If a simple vegetable like okra holds this much history and potential, what other powerful secrets are just hiding in plain sight, waiting for us to rediscover them right on our own dinner plates?